Alright everybody, I just made another video response, but for some reason it said error while publishing, so this is my third reattempt in trying to publish this, so here we go. Dr. Death, in December of 2009, died of throat cancer at the age of 47. I was shocked when I first heard this, because I had known when he announced it in 2004 that he was fighting throat cancer and he had been diagnosed with it. I was mind blown seeing a guy in his early 40s fighting something such as this. And a 5.5 year long battle, and he died of it. So much better. But Dr. Death, one of the many greats, one of the greatest guys, greatest names who have ever stepped into the ring, one of the greatest guys you've ever seen. He was truly a in-ring veteran. And I don't say that just because I don't mean that just because, let's try and come up with something to say because he died. I mean that seriously. It was when he debuted in WWF in 1998 at the WWF Brawl for All. I was 9 years old at the time, and I was just a casual fan still. But when I watched him get into the ring, me personally, I'm like, well, and this is right now thing. Well, I don't really care who wins or who loses as long as it's a good match. That's basically what I was thinking of as a casual fan. But of course, as I got older, I found out wrestling is scripted and all that other stuff they tell you. But that's beside the point. Dr. Death, whenever he stepped into the ring, you knew you were in for one hell of a match. Win, lose, or draw, you knew the fans were still going to be talking about it shortly after leaving the arena. And his in-ring ability, his in-ring character, his overall ability, I doubt my generation of wrestling fans will ever see that, at least in this lifetime. And same for my kids. Excuse me. My kids and their generation of wrestling fans, I doubt that they'll ever see someone the caliber of Dr. Death or Eddie Guerrero or anybody like that either, because I've always said, I've always said in other YouTube comments I've posted or whatever on wrestling videos, each generation is different. And will Dr. Death go into the Hall of Fame in the class? Will Dr. Death be a part of the Hall of Fame class of 2010? I don't know. If he hasn't gone in already, maybe he'll go in now. But if he hasn't gone in, I hope WWE gives him the credit he deserves and gives him the accolades of going into the Hall of Fame. As for an example, in November of 2005, when Eddie Guerrero died, he went into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2006, and many people say that WWE put him in there just because he died. I kind of sort of agree, but then again, I believe that Eddie, or at least again, like when I saw him wrestle in WCW, I thought just like Dr. Death, this is a legend in the making. As long as you saw him, it doesn't matter how old you were, as long as you remember how old you were when you first flipped to the TV and saw so and so do this or so and so doing that. It's a legend in the making, and you take it for what it is. And as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, Eddie Guerrero should have gone into the Hall of Fame a long, long time ago. He was, like I said, he was, at least to me, he was a legend in the making. Chris Benoit as well. And will Dr. Death go into the Hall of Fame in 2010 or sometime in the near future? Will there be a cure for throat cancer or any other kind of cancer that's out there? Who knows? Only time will tell. But Dr. Death, rest in peace. That's really all I can say. I wish I could travel back in time and give you an antidote or a vaccine, or keep everybody posted as far as a cure for this kind of cancer or the throat cancer that you succumb to, but I can't do that. I'm just an everyday wrestling fan who's currently training to be a wrestler himself, and I, along with many other fans who watched you, were deeply saddened and heartbroken. And everything else. We're completely heartbroken over hearing the fact that you died. It was just that sudden. I couldn't even believe it. But my little video response / tribute to Dr. Death, and feel free to post your comments, subscribe, anything else you want to send me, just ask, and I will talk to you all later.